Sonic Forces is a very, very easy game. So, I decided to add a little challenge. And it's quite simple, you see. It's that, no matter what I do, I cannot use boost in my gameplay. So, boost is the action of pressing the X button on my controller. I can never press it. Never, not once. This is based off of a video by another person, that of which I will leave linked in the description below. But he said that the final boss was impossible, and well, I'm here to test that theory, because I have myself a pretty dang good idea. So, without any more further ado, let's get right into the game! Lost Valley is our first stage, and it is by far just as easy as it is normally. Just a bit slower, and you realize how weird his running animation is. I don't know, it just kind of looks weird to me. I'm not sure why. But yeah, just jump over enemies or attack them, or homing attack them that you'd normally boost through, and you'll make it to the end. The next Sonic level you can't even boost in, so let me just mop this up real quick. Sucks to suck, nerd! You'd think Death Egg would give us a problem due to the falling walls. But, as long as you hold right, you should be fine. And complete the QTE, that is. Arsenal Pyramid is the first tag team level, and it is also just as easy. But, there is a double boost. For the sake of this video, we're saying this doesn't count, because I don't press the boost button. Haha. Well, and then we go into a free fall, where I can't fall fast. Just gotta use the electric wisp, get through all the stage, and get an easy victory. Luminous Forest is the next stage on our list, and it is by far the poster child of Forces stages that are just hold boost and win. Without the boost, you just run past all the enemies you would normally boost through, and it's pretty easy. Beat up a snake too. How fun. Our first fight with Infinite poses a problem, which is we need to catch up to him. But we run faster than he flies away from us, so it's a quick and easy victory. Next is Sunset Heights, which sucks. This was shown in the demo, and it was really bad. But even with that, it's pretty easy to beat without boosting. Just same thing as always, jump over enemies. And hey, you get to look at Shadow and stare into his eyes at the end of the stage. How fun. The next stage is a tag team stage known as a Red Gate Bridge. It is actually just a boss fight against both a Death Egg robot and Metal Sonic. So yeah, just beat Metal Sonic without boosting, and you got that level in the bag. Now that's just overkill. Network Terminal. One of the better stages of Forces, but still gets absolutely blown out of the water by Generation's chemical plant. Still couldn't beat it. Anyway, just take this little shortcut right here and you're good for the entire stage. Boosting. Metropolitan Highway is one of my favorite stages from this game. And it's not too difficult to beat when you're not boosting. In fact, I'd say some parts are easier because of the wacky level design. And the fact that there's no drift. But also, dear God, this man falls slow, but he got that style. Anyway, it ends up meeting up. We find Eggman pretty easily at the end. Null Space is our next stage, and it's one of my favorites, just because it actually gets open up at one point. Wow. But doing it without boost just makes it a lot slower. We got a double boost, I guess, but it's pretty easy. Next is Mortar Canyon, one of the best stages of Sonic Forces. I will always give Sonic Forces that credit. But without boost, this level's kind of bad. Most of the skips you can't take advantage of, and certain paths you just can't access. Oh yeah, and at the end there's just like 70 enemies that you need to homing attack or you will die. So you know, that sucks. The final fight against Infinite starts out as just Sonic, but later on you join your avatar in order to fight him. If you don't complete the stage in time, you will actually hit a wall and die, but as long as you equip the Drill Wispin to your avatar, you should be fine. And another easy victory, because you run faster than him, and with the Drill Wisp on, you just destroy him. The next stage is Final Judgment, the final rudimentary tag team stage. And it's quite easy also, considering the fact that most of it you're already moving at almost top speed, so there's no real point, and it doesn't really feel any different. But we also end with a quick double boost, which was heavily unnecessary. I don't know why it's here. But yeah, easy level. Normally, the final boss would be next, but nah. We're doing episode Shadow first. And I want a climactic ending. The first of the Shadow stages is Enemy Territory, which, despite the fact that it's a lot better than anything in the main game anyway, because it's more difficult, it wasn't too difficult to do it without boosting. It's pretty much just Sonic's Sunset Heights with a tiny bit more differences, I guess, but it wasn't difficult. This stage has roughly 3 seconds of walkable land. It was very easy. Virtual Reality has a funky gimmick where it has those cube things that were in the Avatar's fight against Infinite, but this really doesn't matter. It's kind of just a mid-stage that sucks to get through, but I don't think I boost in this stage when I'm playing it normally anyway, so it was easy for the not boosting part. We got live commentary now. I'm now going to explain what my plan was for the final boss, and we're going to see if it's going to work. It is that the Wispon I've equipped increases my speed when I have rings, depending on the amount I have. So, if I manage to gather enough rings, maybe I could catch up to the final boss. Because it's the one boss that runs faster than you normally. Alright, we're on to the final fight. No boosting. I'm not allowed to boost, remember that. Let's see. Despite my careful planning, unfortunately, the power of the Wispon did nothing. Sonic the Avatar and other Sonic did not increase their speed, meaning Sonic Forces is impossible to beat without the boost. But that's not the only reason why it's impossible. Anyway, it should now be very clear to you that you cannot beat the Sonic Forces without a boost, but that isn't the only reason, because I knew this was impossible because of this. If you don't press X, the triple boost at the end won't work. So yeah, this was impossible from the start. But thank you for watching. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I've never really done this kind of video before, but if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe.